Bayonetwork. Bayo. You haven't been vlogging. Where's your content, bro? What's wrong with you? Well, honestly, take a look. Weather's been nasty. It's been horrible. I can't really get on a bike in this. I mean, I could, but a little dicey. You know what I mean? So this was Valentine's Day. This was, a week ago. And look, there's a guy right there in the bottom left just shoveling his car out. He got plowed in. It's nasty. I mean, it's calming and pretty and amazing, but not when you need to go places, right? And I can't go anywhere with my car. I can't go anywhere with my bike. I can freeze my ass off and fly a drone, and do some voiceover work, because why not? Truthfully though, I've missed you guys and I haven't put up a lot of content. So today we're going to do a bit of a reveal. It's what I've been up to for the last couple of months. And look at the dogs, look at them. Bottom left, look at them, look right at them. Someone's having fun. Anyway, I want to share with you guys my very first new automobile purchase of my entire life. You guys ready? Let's check it out. Welcome to the frigid Arctic wasteland that is Seattle. Today is a very exciting day. You're gonna see what I've been so quiet about over the last few months with the shit weather. Today, we're gonna pick up my brand new truck. And to do that, we have my podcast co-host, Doug. Doug has been kind enough, although he's locked me out, if he unlocks the door.
If I unlock the door.
Doug's been kind enough to give me a lift down to my favorite place on planet Earth, which is Mr. Detail Auto Salon. Doug?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
How are you, buddy?
I'm good. I turned down the music because we don't have the rights to it.
Oh, perfect. Good thinking. That saves me in editing. So, I have been so goddamn quiet online in content creation because I got tired of the weather. I got tired of not being able to drive everywhere, and I feel not only blessed that my homie picks me up when I need to do things like go to the chiropractor or pick up my car from someplace, but now I can return the favor because I have a truck.
You do.
And we're going to see that right now. So let's head over to Mr. Detail Auto Salon. And also, Doug, we do a podcast, right?
We do.
Let's see.
We're
clear?
We've been rumored to do so.
Name of that podcast is Pathway to Being Average. Check us out. You can learn all about why Doug is the best human being on planet Earth and why I'm not so much. All right, let's get there.
Wrapping up a check-in.
Cool, no worries. Yeah, I'll catch up to him.
Blue truck?
Yeah.
Man,
I'm the one that owns the Z as well.
that is so clean.
Yeah, thanks.
Honestly, I'm touched. This is mine.
Is this you?
This is mine.
Do you care if I have it on camera for my channel?
Oh,
Hell yeah. What's your name?
my name's Tom.
Tom.
Angel, nice to meet you, bud.
Nice, dude.
Yeah,
Holy
so
shit.
I'm tied to the color.
Yeah, totally.
When
My Z is that blue, like that milk blue colored one with the works on it. Yeah.
I just spray it off. When you detail,
Yeah.
man, my car is
Dude.
the last to get in.
Got bead lockers on there. Holy shit.
It's not a true V-Lock.
Oh, is it a cosmetic?
Scout beauty ring.
Yeah. Dude, this is clean. All the tops removable, probably?
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
I just put my guy Carl over there, just painted these fender flares, threw them on there.
Woo!
Man, I just paid this joint off and I put in a reservation for that new Bronco.
Yeah, my buddy did too.
The two-door Wildcat. It's like the twin turbo. And yeah, I was like, man.
Dude, that's insane. All right, first look. First of all, this is our guy right here. He runs Mr. Detail Auto Salon. His name's Aaron. And this is my favorite place on planet Earth to come, as I've mentioned. So, I haven't laid eyes on the new truck yet, but we're about to do that right now. We're about to see what our boys got going on.
Angel's my good client, one of my top clients.
Let's do it. Let's get in there.
Let's do it.
Oh my God. Bro.
Dude. Sheesh, smiley face is lit.
Holy shit.
Sprayed it, polished it, coated the vehicle, film. We added the film as well. This is a bonus film. Boom. Window tint.
Oh.
All the decals. We took off all the decals, applied new decals. What he gave us. Boom.
Woohoo.
coated. Things shining.
Dude, are you kidding? Fuck. This looks so dope.
Dude, I had to sun check this like 5 times just to double check if we missed anything. Decals.
Woo!
Got the old decals. I put these decals on. Black decals.
Oh my God.
Kicks though. Yeah, got him. Let me get that one. Let me get that. Oh, we still got him.
Dude, this is so incredible.
Window tint.
Holy shit.
Put the mats in as well too, and just do a vacuum. We open that up in a second.
Wow. So, one thing, dude,
Yeah.
GM paint is notoriously hard to work with. This couldn't have been an easy project, huh?
It's a little difficult sometimes.
Yeah. Like, I remember we had an old Blazer that was like
Yeah.
brittle and it just
Yeah.
wasn't good paint. This looks unbelievable, dude.
So like me and John was basically just polishing it to point out all the flaws. I'm like, okay, this paint, the one I showed you in the back.
Yeah.
Just want to just double check, you know.
Whew.
So it's like, oh man, Angel's coming down. We got
Dude, this is insane. Oh my gosh.
as well.
No edges. Look at the fucking lens.
You know how they stick the edges sometimes?
Yeah.
It's inside the hood.
Dude, this is gnarly. So this is it, guys. This is why I've been so goddamn quiet for the last couple months. We bought a truck. Woo! Dude, you outdid yourself, bro. This looks so sick. I love the way the black logos come together. The tint looks incredible. Oh my God. Wow. All right, so I'm still in shock. This looks nuts. We're gonna do a full breakdown on the truck, inside, outside, why I picked this one. All the money went right there in the suspension. We got some light plans for it, but I always promised myself if I ever bought a new truck, I would get the paint protection done first, get the chip seal film, and also get it ceramic coated. As an added bonus, I added some black logos because I thought the chrome ones stuck out real bad. And then my boy came through late and was like, hey, do you want your windows tinted? And I'm like, yes. Now I don't have to go somewhere else for that. So he had his guys come down and they killed it. Holy crap. This looks insane, dude. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Anytime, Angel.
Thank you.
Top dog.
This is,
Yeah.
that's how it's done, bro.
That's how it's done.
All right, let's get this man paid and get on the road. All right. So, welcome to the inside of the Chevy Colorado ZR2. This is a 2021 model, and it is pretty much identical to everything else. I just had the windows tinted, so we have the do not roll down the windows, and those need to stay there for a handful of days. Otherwise, it's a GM interior. It's not super fancy. I do like how crispy and responsive this 8-inch touchscreen is, but the one thing that bothers me, and I think it bothers me more because I didn't get the upgraded system with the Bose stereo and all that stuff, is, and sorry about the face thing, we're COVID times, so I'm just kind of used to it at this point, being where I'm at. Anyway, I didn't get the upgraded stereo because I knew I was going to rip all the speakers out, which I did the very second day I had the car. And I replaced them all. I got, what did I buy? Hertz Cento Pros, 6x9s in the front and 6 1/4s in the back doors. And then I put in a kicker hideaway back here under the rear seat, which is impossible to see because there's no light. Anyway, I wanted to keep that beauty ring that's under there. We'll get out in a minute and show you the back. And I still wanted to put subwoofers in there and not eat up too much storage space. It's not enough space, and I'll probably end up getting something else. But the reason I didn't rip the head unit out here and go with something Kenwood or aftermarket, which I fully intend to do, is that there are no, at this moment in time, as the crow flies, it's February, I think, 17th of 2021. There are no available iData Link Maestros to get all of the computer information from the Chevrolet vehicle into the head unit. You have to kind of like manually wire some stuff up. And it's got a really nice backup camera, which I don't want to fuck up. And it's got all of my steering wheel controls, which I think there is a harness for. But it also has things like HVAC. So if I were to change my HVAC, you can clearly see it pops up on the screen there. If you make different changes and so forth. So those input outputs are kind of nice to have, and it's something I really don't want to fuck up. So for me at this point in time, I said, let's keep the stock head unit in there. Let's just do the speakers. It sounds way better. We fully, I don't know what the brand is. I'm used to Dynamat because that's what we used to do in the old days. But the sound deadening material has been done. We double paneled both front and rear doors, so it sounds super crispy. And right now that's what we're running with, is a little 10-inch kicker hideaway back there. So why don't we head back and I'll show you what the passenger area looks like in the back of the cab. Otherwise, as far as wrapping up the front, besides a heated steering wheel, a nice backup camera, everything's kind of General Motors-ish. There's kind of hard plastic bits everywhere and nothing's like super premium. It has a cell phone charging pad, which is nice, and my microphone cable's in the way. So that's nice, but it doesn't fit a modern phone. Like there's just nothing you can do. So if you have a smaller phone, I think my work phone is a Galaxy S9 or something that snaps in there. It'll work just fine. Boop. And there it goes. So, I mean, super nice to have, but at this point with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, whatever your flavor is, you're still having to plug it in. You're still having to go down here and plug it in. So, there's my stupid ass bass knob, which I can't wait to get rid of when I get an actual equalizer inside an aftermarket head unit, something that's 13 band at least, so I don't have mid, bass, and treble is my 3 options, because you can't fine tune the soundstage that you want, and it's something I'm really into. I've done it to all my cars. So when a Maestro comes out where I can get the computer information and all the Chevrolet truck features into the aftermarket head unit, that's when it's time to pull the trigger. So while we were in there figuring that out the hard way, we pre-wired RCAs for an aftermarket head unit, and we're ready to go. We need a steering wheel control harness, the Data Link Maestro, and obviously the aftermarket head unit. There will be some trimming involved behind there, but even if I went back to stock, what's trimmed out back there will be hidden even if you put the stock faceplate and the original factory stereo grill pieces, beauty rings, and what have you. Because you'll absolutely have to get a dash kit too, which the one from 2018 Chevy Colorados and up, they all work the same. So I guess last note on stereo, the Cento Pro is a composite set, which means we had to flip the tweeters up here, which we have done, and it sounds nuts. Even with this little microphone I have on my face or on my lapel, there's no way we're gonna be able to get the quality of sound on this video to share with you. So let's not worry about that too hard. But let's show you the back, and then once you realize, well, every Colorado owner has already done this on the internet, you're not really going to be blown away. But all the money went into the suspension and stuff, so we'll take a look at that while we're out there too. All right, so we're outside the car now. If you're wondering what this is, those are all my stock logos that I had shaved. Obviously, I just got back from Mr. Detail Auto Salon, getting an incredible detail ceramic coat and chip protect film by 3M Scotchgard. I think it's a Scotchgard, I know it's 3M, installed, and we're already putting marks all over. So here's what I did to the truck. I ripped the speakers out right away. I ordered floor mats, and I did the Chevrolet branded decal on the back, and immediately we park under a tree after getting all this detail work done. So sorry, Aaron, you'll have to excuse this when the video comes out. But yeah, tinted the windows, looks fresh. I'm so happy. Oh my God, they did such a killer job. But basically, we did all the black logos, and this is a Chevrolet part. I actually spent the money on this decal, and if you come in tight here, you can see that like it's kind of squared off, and it's not super high qual. I mean, General Motors, I know this is the exact part number that you put on the Midnight Edition option when you order it. And the black chrome Colorado logos and the black chrome ZR2 logo was all me. But at the end of the day, like, you could have done a little bit better. I don't know. I just think I think they're just die cut. I don't even think they're laser cut. I don't even know. I'm not going to squibble with it. I mean, it looks better than I think the blue logoing. And if I'm not into it, I'll change it. You know what I mean? But short and long of it, let's take a look at the back. Here are my factory floor mats. Pull this little latch out here. Literally no room for anything whatsoever. And you pop the rear seat. This is a two-hand job, sorry. I'm a one-man show. There's your lift tools. This is your little storage cubby. So, you know, if you have a passenger, they can throw their wallet or their purse or whatever down in that little cubby. And it just comes right back down. These will fold flat, but they add some stack to the back seat. And then for your passengers, kind of nice. Get a little cup holder there. So this is all standard Colorado shit. This is not exclusive to the ZR2. But I did want to show you the kind of final thoughts on the stereo pieces here. Again, when I get an equalizer, life will be much better. I'll fine tune it. But there's our Phoenix Gold 4-channel 600 watt amp, just released. Stereo shop got me taken care of there. You can see there's some indenting here, but it's not putting pressure on the passenger. I've sat back here to feel it out. And then likewise, it's a 60-40 split seat. So there you go. And there's my little kicker audio subwoofer that still has power even though the truck is turned off. So that's a problem. I'm gonna have to, oh, there it goes. Look at that. Maybe it's just a delay. Maybe it just has a burnout on the circuit. I'm glad I caught that on camera. Now you know. So boys and girls, this is the 10-inch kicker hideaway sub, and while it's not the greatest install location, and that's my choosing, not the stereo shops, because you can put these under the seats and hide them completely. What it does do is it allows you to keep some storage space back there, and we just put Velcro on the bottom so it doesn't rattle or slide around and shit, which is super nice. But that is a solution that you can option if you have this truck and you don't want to get rid of this beauty ring in order to, you know, fill up that space with subwoofers. What I'm probably going to do is there's a metal rack for stability under here that this thing sits on top of. I'm going to take these grommets off, and I'm going to take the beauty ring out and reveal the bar, and I'll probably build a custom subwoofer box that fills up all the space around and that slides underneath the bar, and put 1 or 2 real subwoofers, some bigger 10-inch subs in there. It sounds good, and it might sound great if I have an EQ, but right now it doesn't sound great. It just sounds good. Furthermore, charge only USB-A type ports, and then you have your DC old cigarette lighter plug fill in. The rest is ZR2 stuff, right? Bed liner comes factory, 2-inch lift factory. It's 3 inches wider than the regular Colorado factory. And there's where all your money goes. The DSSV suspension, spool dynamic, spool sensitive, spool valve dampening, something. Anyway, Chevrolet Performance went to work with Multimatic, and they do stuff all the way up to the Formula 1 car series for shocks and stuff, which is fantastic. And then I think what I'm tacitly really excited about with this truck too is that underneath here, I don't know if I can get the camera in there good enough. See that spare wheel? It's a full-size rim as well. It's not a donut, which is super cool. So that way, if I'm in a pinch, I don't need to roll a donut. I can literally put a Chevy rim with the Duratrack Wrangler tire on there. And it also helps with having squared off 31s all the way around. It also helps me with tire rotations. So that's it. Other nice thing, which kind of comes on luxury cars, if you guys didn't know, is that this is a carpet type material that helps with sound deadening and chips and rocks and dirt and shit that you throw up in there, which is kind of a nice touch. It also means no matter what I treat that with, it will deteriorate quickly because I live in Seattle, and it's going to get wet a lot. So I imagine that carpet's just going to blow itself to bits. But right now, I am stoked. I have my truck back. I'm already getting it dirty, and I'm less afraid of that now that I have paint protection, quality paint protection. So mods that I've done obviously are just interior, the stereo, and exterior would be the black badging all the way around. But this is kind of sick, and I own it. I own the whole goddamn thing. It's all mine. So I saved my pennies and just said, fuck it, let's just buy this thing. Oh, I'll do a 10 things I hate, or 5 things I hate, I guess, because that's what you do when you have a YouTube channel and you buy a new thing. But prepare yourself. I have some gripes about this headlight, and not because I read those gripes on the internet, because I live where there's a lot of light pollution and you cannot see shit with those projector headlights that only have the halogen bulbs in them. So 100% we're going to be looking for an LED patch fix for the time being, but I want an HID conversion swap in there. My Z has HIDs from the factory and it looks fantastic. But I think that wraps it up for the 2021 Chevrolet Colorado. We did a lot of work to park it under a tree, so apologies for that, but we will see you soon. Thanks. Well, so there you have it. The new truck. For those of you wondering, it is a 3.6 liter dual overhead cam V6 with 308 horsepower and 270 something torques. It's pretty cool. I optioned for the blue paint, obviously, and that's just about it. The rest I think we're going to do ourselves, but I'm really stoked. And a special shout out to Mr. Detail Auto Salon for sponsoring this channel and doing a fantastic job on all the paint work, both prep, the correction, and also the protection. So go check them out if you're in the Seattle area for sure. They're killing it. Anyways, as soon as the weather subsides and I'm able, I will be back with more content. Also, we may be traveling, but got to do that safely. So more to come on that. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks a lot. Okay, seriously. Seriously. This is fucking insane. There's going to be snowpack in my mufflers, in the exhaust pads. Oh my God. So I realize this looks way worse than, well, no, I guess not. Theirs does too. I was gonna say, with the snow being shoveled off the back, it looks like it's way worse up on the tires, plus my car's low, so it is what it is. But like, look at that. Bro. I'm just, I need to get the weight off the car, or else it's gonna start fucking bending or caving in the roof, possibly, with all this weight up here. So yeah, probably not gonna happen, but you can't be too careful for me. I'd rather just get the water weight off the top of the car. So that's all we're doing. I'm brushing it off because we're literally driving this nowhere today. So yeah, happy Valentine's Day from the Arctic wasteland that used to be Seattle. Holy shit.